Okay, this is my jacket made in squatting houses by an artist. This is the side I hate. Then I have the front side, that's everything I stand for. I stand for love, for all people. Yeah, and the buttons, Extinction Rebellion, because it's people coming up for all life on Earth. So humans also, we are nature also, we are not something more. So yeah, this is what represents myself. My childhood was like a total disaster, as I can say. My father used to hit me a lot. It was not just a slap on the face, yeah, it was, he worked at the docks, so he was quite huge. And yeah, it was just knocking with his fist at my face. When I did like this, he say, yeah, take your hands down, take it like a man, and I was just a small kid. My grandmother and my grandfather, they were always there for me. They especially bought a house and farmland to take me every summer, so I don't have to stay with my parents. A lot of people in my family were in the army. They say to me, yeah, if you don't want to go to school anymore and you want to make something out of your life, you go to the army. And for me it was like a break from my dad, so I didn't have to see him anymore. I could start living on my own in a kind of a way. So, but that didn't do me any good as well. They sent me to war when I was like 19 years old, Bosnia, 98, 99. It was peacekeeping mission, but yeah, constant minefields, mass graves that dug up, yeah, people that they were on the bottom of their life. After I went to Bosnia, the war experience, I came back to Belgium. They interviewed me a lot, and then they said to me, yeah, you're too much emotionally involved, so we think you're dangerous carrying a weapon now. And I say, yeah, but I'm just human. So they say, yeah, you take care of yourself now. They didn't follow me up psychologically or nothing. After the army experience, I had a good time living with my girlfriend, but then, yeah, my girlfriend got pregnant from somebody else, so I say, okay, it's your business, I'm not going to be mad, but you cannot live here anymore. So, yeah, the payment, we used to pay it with two, then I had to pay it alone. So I could manage it for about 6 months, but then all my resources shrunk so much, yeah, that I had to live on the streets, find my way over there. And then, yeah, the problems in my head got bigger and bigger. Yeah, I don't have a home, I don't have domiciliation. Yeah, I was totally illegal in kind of a way, so I didn't feel sure about myself anymore. So I started using drugs just to cope with everything. Living on the streets, it's always stress. Like when I went squatting, every police patrouille or combi, yeah, they pass by. Even if I saw a cop walking down the street, yeah, it's stress, stress, stress. I hope they don't see me. When I went out on the streets, yeah, they just took me, put me to the wall, and they say, who are you, what you doing here? And yeah, I was honest. I say, yeah, I squat here. Yeah, you know it's illegal. And I say to him, what do I have to do? When I got the news that there was a solution for me, I still had to wait a few months. But that was the moment I really could think about myself and making myself a better person. Looking for volunteer work and making myself, yeah, a piece of society, yeah. A house fixes everything. You can be yourself, you don't have to worry about everything else because, yeah, you're in a safe place. The alcohol stopped with me when I came living here. I found no reason anymore to suppress a lot of thinking in my mind, so yeah.
Housing first is very important, firstly because it's based in the right to housing. Everyone has this right and housing should be available for everyone. It has been proved through evidence, but also as we hear from Sunny's story, that having a permanent housing and support around that leads to people improving their mental health, to people being stable when they take up treatment, and they can follow their rehabilitation process, and eventually they become independent from a housing point of view, but also they become included in society again. We know that Housing First has solved 8 out of 10 experiences of homelessness. The European Commission can be in close contact with member states to encourage them to take up such projects. At the same time, European funding can be used to scale up Housing First. And lastly, the Commission should initiate pilot projects by using the Housing First concept.
We really need housing, and that's the first priority. And on housing you can build all the rest in your life. But if you don't have housing, you cannot find a job, you cannot, you're just down in society. And that's something you guys, you in charge, you have to change it. There are a lot of promises, but you don't keep your promises, and that's really a shame.